What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please get on there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rebel Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got some more news coming out of Activision Blizzard, speaking about CEO Bobby Bitch Kotick. Now, let's speak on it. Now, y'all know how I feel about Bobby Bitch Kotick. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Bitch Kotick, I've been making videos on this guy for almost a year now. About this time last year, believe it or not, I made a video saying that I think that this guy should go. And I find it ironic that as soon as I say that this guy should go, for the reasons being that he is the godfather of making video games not fun. Out of his words, out of his own mouth, you can go Google it yourself. He literally came out and said 10 years ago at Activision that he wanted to take the fun out of video games. And I do find it odd that I paint this guy as the godfather of destroying video games, and now he's about to lose the very legacy that he's built. I do find that odd, boy. God don't sleep, boy. And I'm not talking about that God underground. I'm talking about that God up in the heavens above. You understand what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. You get what I'm saying? I find it, boy, just look at God. Look at Jesus, boy. They so inspirational, ain't they? They inspirational, ain't they? So we got an article, man. We're going to read. We're going to react, because that's just how we do, all right? So let's get into it. Activision Blizzard CEO would reportedly consider stepping down if he can't fix problems quickly. Let me just say this right here. Go and leave, bro. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. Get your ass up out of here. Ain't nobody gonna miss you. We're gonna come back to that thought later, all right? A new report suggests that comments were made during a meeting with executives on Friday. Activision CEO Bobby Kotick has reportedly told senior managers at the company that he will consider stepping down from his position if he isn't able to quickly fix the ongoing problems at the publisher. You won't, so get the fuck on. In a newly published report by the Wall Street Journal, sources familiar with Kotick have said that Activision CEO made comments during a meeting with executives on Friday that left open the possibility of his departure if misconduct issues present within the company weren't fixed with speed. Increased pressure on Increased pressure on Kotick comes after a prior report by the Wall Street Journal claimed that the CEO knew about the alleged sexual misconduct and harassment allegations. I can't say that A word right there with the S word in front of it. I just can't YouTube tripping. Within the company, but refrained from disclosing the information to the company's board. The report itself centered around Kotick and said that internal documents and sources familiar with the publisher had shown that the CEO was aware of many of the reported cases of the abuse within the company. Save it to the end, Rage. Save it for the end. Kotick has since issued a public message following the publication of the Wall Street Journal's initial report, calling it inaccurate and misleading. Despite Kotick's comments, a number of people, including the ABK Workers Alliance, over 1,000 Activision Blizzard employees, and various shareholders have called for the CEO's resignation. Hold on. Now, it's one thing if the employees are the ones telling his ass to go ahead and resign. But when you got shareholders, you know, the people that actually truly fund the game to get the game made and get that and get it to the customers, when you got the people that have invested stock in your company tell you need to go, bruh, it's over. It's like Vince Carter in the 2000 dunk contest, for those that are old enough to remember, when he dunked that last ball and said, it's over. It's over. We're going to come back to that in a minute. We have instituted our zero tolerance policy. We will not be silenced until Bobby Kotick has been replaced as CEO and continue to hold our original demand for third-party review by an employee-chosen source. We are staging a walkout today. We welcome you to join us, A Better ABK Workers Alliance at A Better ABK, November 16th, 2021. We did a video on that earlier about the walkout. In addition to increased pressure on Kotick and the publisher from its employees, a number of other notable industry names have spoken out about the ongoing issues at Activision Blizzard. Last week, PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan criticized Activision's response to allegations from the original WSJ report. Ryan emailed PlayStation employees saying that Sony's leadership were disheartened and frankly stunned to read that Activision has not done enough to address a deep-seated culture of discrimination and harassment. Similar sentiments were issued by Xbox boss Phil Spencer, who told his team last week that the company was evaluating all aspects of its relationship with Activision Blizzard and making ongoing proactive adjustments following the latest reports surrounding the publisher. We made a video on that not too long ago as well about Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan. Last week's reports from the Wall Street Journal provides a continuation of a long-running scandal within Activision Blizzard, which began earlier this year following a lawsuit filed against the company by the state of California. To learn more, please visit our timeline as our in-depth report on the subject, and that is the end of the article. Now, for the moment I've been waiting for, Bobby Kotick, take your bitch ass on. Boy, when I tell you, you have quickly taken up the you have quickly by yourself, single-handedly by yourself, taken up the mantle as the gaming industry's most hated motherfucker on the planet today. Like that used to belong to motherfuckers like Mike Wang and Ronnie 2K, and well deserved. But you have made Ronnie 2K and Mike Wang look like actual good guys when everybody know they some crooked bastards. You make them look good. I just want you to think about that. You, Bobby Kotick, Bobby No Dick, Bobby Bitch Kotick, whatever you decide to call him, you have single-handedly made yourself the most hated motherfucker in the gaming industry. I think it's about 10 to 11 years too late, but better late than never in most cases, right? You would think this kind of shit, him asking to step down from his job, him being told to just go away and never return. You think after he said that bullshit in 2010 about taking all the fun out of video games and succeeding, you would think that would have been enough to get his ass about here. But no. It took this motherfucker raining down 10 years, and that's just what we know. It's probably a hell of a lot more than that, because you know the outlets are never going to tell you everything. They're going to tell you just enough to get your attention. It wouldn't surprise me if this been going on closer to 20 years than 10. And then now out of all of it took all of this. It took this motherfucker 10 to 20 years of terror to finally get to this point when this should have already happened. Anybody that is not trying to make the video game industry better as a whole, both in profit and customer satisfaction, is somebody that does not need to be in this industry. And I'm going to say something that's probably going to raise some eyebrows, but tell me I'm not lying. Video game, bro, playing games, being in the gaming industry, being a part of the gaming community, bro, it's like a covenant. You understand what I'm saying? We may not agree on every single thing. We may not agree on every single thing as far as what's our favorite game, what the game should have or what it should not have. But one thing we can all agree on is video games should be better than what the fuck they are. Whether you want to call them trash or say, oh, it's room for improvement, we can all agree that video games as a whole need to be better. That is the one thing every single gamer across the motherfucking globe that's old enough to clean their own ass correctly can agree on. These games have been absolute dog shit lately. And here is the face right here. Bobby fucking Kotick. There is the face right there. There is the culprit right there. And I'm going to say something else too. With this covenant, bro, there are certain rules you must abide by, like giving us games that actually work, giving us games that actually motherfucking play right. And here's the biggest thing. Stop sexually harassing your fucking employees. You can look at this motherfucker in the face and tell he can't get no pussy off a game. He got the Harvey Weinstein some shit. And you are getting everything you fucking deserve, you lackadaisical, no good sack of shit. Get this motherfucker as far away from the gaming industry as possible. And don't hire nobody like his ass no more. The gaming industry will be better when Bobby Kotick is no longer a part of it. If I'm wrong, and if the over 1,000 people staging a walkout and the various shareholders are wrong, they will be better off without him. If I'm wrong about that, if we are all wrong about that, if all 1,000 of the employees are wrong about that and the various shareholders are wrong about that, then fucking prove it. Good luck with that. Bye-bye, Bobby bitch. We don't need you. God won't miss you, and I damn sure won't, and the gaming community damn sure won't miss your ass. I'm out this bitch.